Have you heard of the author Astrid Lindgren? If you for some reason haven't, I'm pretty sure you've heard of some of her creations at least, such as Pippi Longstocking. Today I'm visiting the theme park Astrid Lindgren's World, and I'm gonna tell you more about one of Sweden's most beloved authors. Astrid Lindgren was a prolific writer. She's written stories about Pippi Longstocking, Emil of Lönneberga, Mio My Son, The Children of Noisy Village, Ronia the Robber's Daughter, Karlsson-on-the-Roof, The Brothers Lionheart, and so much more. It feels really weird to say all those names in English, because they sound so strange compared to the Swedish original names. She sold more than 165 million books worldwide, and she's the 18th most translated author in the world. She's the 4th most translated children's book author in the world, after Enid Blyton, Hans Christian Andersen, and Brothers Grimm. I dare you to try to find a single Swedish child who hasn't giggled with glee at most of her stories, and cried horribly at some others. Astrid worked as a journalist and a secretary before she became a full-time author. She won second prize in a writing competition in 1944 with one of her books, but then she won first prize in 1945 with Pippi Longstocking. And that was the start of her rise to fame. She's won tons of accolades since then. A German Children's Book Prize in 1956, the Hans Christian Andersen Medal in 1958, and a prize that's sometimes called the Little Nobel Prize. It's the highest lifetime recognition that a children's book author can receive. When she turned 90 in 1997, she was named the International Swede of the Year. Her books have been translated into 95 languages, and she's featured on the 20 kronor bill in Sweden. That's the most common bill used. Although, come to think of it, we don't really use cash all that much anymore, so it doesn't really say all that much. Astrid wasn't just a beloved author, she was also a kind person, believe it or not. She was sent to the US on a journalist assignment in 1948, and she came back quite upset at the discrimination of the black people over there. And in 1978 she delivered a speech called Never Violence, speaking up against corporal punishment against children. She was also heavily involved in animal rights discussions, writing articles about it between 1985 and 1989. She also ended up getting a marginal tax rate of 102% back in 1976 due to Sweden's pretty strange tax laws regarding self-employment back then. What did she do about it? Plan her taxes so she could optimize her profits? Nope, she wrote a satirical book about it all and started a debate so that the whole system could be improved for everyone. There's a reason why this woman remains one of Sweden's most beloved public figures of all time. I almost feel like Godzilla here. Arrgh. Only 4 robbers. I wonder if I count. Nope, probably not. Squeak, 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 squeak. This theme park is mostly for children, so I stand out like a big ugly sore here, a grown man walking around by himself. But it's really a pleasure to walk through all of these environments from various books and relive memories from my childhood. This isn't the most exciting theme park in Sweden, and it could be seen as a cynical cash grab riding on Astrid Lindgren's popularity. But I don't regret coming here. It's a place I'd recommend to children of all ages, from toddlers up to 99 years old. Yeah, I'm putting the limit at 99 years old. I think there's a little bit too much walking for centennials. I could probably go on and on about the characters and the stories that Astrid Lindgren created and how she sparked my interest in fantasy at an early age. But I don't think I have to. I think stories like mine can be found in children all over the world. Or, well, children that grow up as well. Grown-ups, you know what I mean. If you have any kids, make sure you read some of Astrid Lindgren's stories to them. More importantly, like and subscribe. But most importantly, have a great day.